honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Madam Speaker, my question is for the Minister responsible for housing. The housing market is not working for Nova Scotians. Jodi McDavid, the Executive Director of the Cape Breton Transition House Association, has warned that an increased number of women are returning to the person that was causing them harm because of lack of housing, and I'll table that. Madam Speaker, my question is, can the Minister tell us why this government isn't prioritizing safe, affordable homes for Nova Scotia? Why isn't the government making it happen and getting it done?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Growth and Development.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And as I've outlined yesterday in question period, our action plan is working. We're actually exceeding our housing targets for 2028. I think we're at 125% of the housing units committed through our Action for Housing plan, Madam Speaker. We recognize as a government that the challenges for folks fleeing gender-based violence. That's why we have expanded the Canada Housing Benefit through the survivors of gender-based violence housing benefit, a stream of rent supplement, Madam Speaker. We're also expanding or prioritizing actually through our public housing agency, a priority access for folks as well. And I'll have more to say in my supplemental. Thank you.
I recognize the honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Madam Speaker, an action plan means you have to act. And rent supplements, which enable developers to continue to charge unaffordable rents, are not the same as long-term affordable housing. Women and gender-diverse folks fleeing violence need safe, affordable places to live, regardless of when their government-funded supplement ends. So, Madam Speaker, when will we see this government build real affordable housing for Nova Scotians?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Growth and Development.
Madam Speaker, in addition to the initiatives I outlined in my first response, we're also providing funding to non-profits and community housing organizations through the Affordable Housing Development Program and through the Community Housing Growth Fund to help them create new housing options for survivors. Madam Speaker, if the member wasn't looking at the news last week, we did actually commit to the largest public housing investment in the 30 years, Madam Speaker. Bring forward our government's commitment to 515 units, Madam Speaker. On the topic of rent supplements, Madam Speaker, when we formed government, the investment was $11 million in rent supplements, Madam Speaker. 7 times now, $73.9 million in this budget. I hope the member's office can get behind that.